What is going on, everybody? We got an episode for Monday Night Football. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this WNBA, how it's cranking up. They almost there. They almost there. We also going to talk about the 49ers, the Giants, as well as Bronny and Bron James, man. Y'all stick around, man. We'll be right back.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Oh my God! They know that! Are you kidding me?
My brother, what's going on with you, man? For y'all that don't know, I'm in the building with Boogie. We live in the place to bees.
Yo, you already know what's goody, what's goody, what's goody.
Man, I'm good. How you feeling today, man?
Man, you know me, man. I'm laid back like the laid back. You know what I'm saying? With the shades cracked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like, yeah.
Hey, bro, you remember? I know this is outside of the show. You remember how we used to be outside of the window in the Cadillac, across the top of the hood, dapping up? Yo, I ain't
I
never
mean,
seen that in no video. We made that move and we took it out the game. People
yo,
could have
hey,
got
yo,
killed
P.
doing that move right there, man.
Hey, P, those were some times right there, bro. That was
Those were
epic.
some times.
That was
For
epic,
real.
yeah.
It really was, man. But yo, man, we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. And before we do it, you know we got to give a shout out and much love to our sponsors down there at Planet Vape for all your vaping needs, man. You make sure you go down there and check them out. Ask them if you don't see it. If you don't see it, ask them. It's the same thing. Go in there. They got you. They ain't gonna just hook you up with people that don't know what they're talking about. They got a story for everything. I'm telling you, every time I go in there, it's supposed to be a 5-minute trip, and I'm in there for 30 minutes. We in there talking. Well, also make sure you give a shout out to our other sponsor. This video right here, today's episode, is brought to you by Blind Fury down there at Fury Bro Studios for all your recording and all of your production needs. Make sure you mention the name Boogie and Beatman Pete. Get 10% off on your first recording as well as your first hour in studio time. Now that we got all of that out of the way, brother, let's go ahead and get into this Chiefs and Saints game, man. Who you got? I know we're a little late on it, but who you got?
Man, listen, look, you know how Steph Curry came in the league and he dominated and he did all that, you know what I'm saying? Look, I just want to tell you, there's a young fellow over there in Kansas City that's, you know what I'm saying, electrifying to watch, man. We've seen this kid win in all type of ways. Right now, I don't know about the Saints. It's like I seen the Saints play two really good games, and I seen the Saints play two really bad games. So like I don't know what Saints is going to show up, but I'm riding with Pat Mahomes.
Hey, I really like when you break your take all the way down like that, because it makes sense. You show that you're not hating and what you're saying is debatable, because you know me, man. I'm just like what you said. That's common knowledge. If you know the game of football, you know that, and you always bet on Patrick Mahomes, boy. You know what I mean? You always make that bet because he's gonna come through, man. He's gonna come through, and like you were saying, the Saints. I was gonna, you know what I mean? You know me. I was gonna devil's advocate a little bit, and I was gonna go with the Saints, but I was like, man, I don't see them beating my homeboy and them like that. I don't see it. So I'm with you on that, man. I got the Chiefs on this one, man. And you know they got that 12th man, them stripe guys.
Hold on. Hey, allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
I
Hold on,
mean,
man.
look,
Somebody want to speak.
they.
Somebody want to speak, man.
Hey, what's up, Nisi Pooh? How you doing? That's good. That's good. Good to see you. That's how. That's the real star to the show. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh man,
it
she
costs.
coming. Hey,
Hey,
we
it
going
costs a
on.
lot for a walkthrough. It costs a lot for a walkthrough.
Bro, yeah, she told me today we gotta do one for our show or her show, Daddy Daughter Talk, after we get off of here. So that's why I had to put the time limit on it. You know, last night we was on unlimited time, man. It was free nights and weekends last night, man.
Yo, sir, I remember those cell phone days. I remember that,
Yeah.
yo, you know what I'm saying? Some of these little youngsters don't know nothing about that. Like, yo,
Nah,
you
they
had
don't
to
know
wait till
nothing about
after
it.
7. You had to wait till after 7 to have unlimited minutes. Yeah,
When
yeah,
the
it was
minutes
like
was
that.
free, yeah, when the minutes was free, you had to wait it out, man. You had to wait it out. Yeah, man. Everybody ain't happy. Remember, they didn't even offer the
We wasn't
unlimited at
even
the
texting.
time,
We
man.
wasn't even texting at that time.
Nah,
Like it
that
was like,
cost.
yo,
Look, that cost
you
too.
wait till 7 o'clock. You like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm about to call you. I'm gonna call you
you
when
waste,
my
you waste,
minutes is free.
you waste your first half of your minutes. You waste your first half letting everybody know this is your phone number. Hit me on
Tag
this
them.
phone, and
Yeah.
the phone call is short because I ain't wasting nothing but a minute to let you know, man. Call me back after 7, man. Call me back after 7. But yeah, man. I want to talk about, since we already got our picks on the Chiefs and the Saints, man. I want to talk about this San Francisco 49ers team and how right now they looking real bad in this NFC. I know we got a lot of injuries that we dealing with. I know I can't just say it's Kyle Shanahan. I can't say it's Nick. I can't say it's Brandon, our defensive coordinators. You know what I mean? I can't pinpoint because players aren't doing things on the field and stuff at the same time. But I can say in certain times they had the stat up where in 5 of Kyle's biggest games, like when he lost, it was where he passed the ball 61% of the time. It happened in all his Super Bowls that he was in and lost. Even when he was a coordinator in the Falcons, he went away from the run and they had runners every time. And like I'm looking at that statistically versus you look at the wide receivers that we got down there in 49ers, they can't shake nobody, man. They can't shake nobody. So he's got to scramble because the line is not made to hold or protect nothing out there, man. You got Trent Williams' side, but that's more run protection than it is pass protection. So when you got that and you got receivers that don't got no breakaway speed and you waiting for them to get open and doing all of that, I don't see it as Brock's fault. But at the same time, if he trying to make this a contract year, man, you better make that like what we were saying, you going for that 61 or you going to get that franchise tag, man. Because they will franchise you real quick and give you a nice little chunk of money, but I see
Hold
that.
up, hold up. Hold up, Pete, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I sit here patiently, man, and
I got you.
I understand a lot of what you're saying. So hold on, I just want to break down just a couple of those aspects. So you
Okay.
feel like the reason why the 49ers have been on this 2-game split is because Kyle Shanahan coaching, correct?
Not completely. Like I said, it's a lot of plays and a lot of the players on defense and offense that are making that money, they aren't producing at that high level. Now, Ayuk is just getting somewhere near back. You know what I mean? But that don't speak up for Bosa. Warner is out here trying to shoulder tackle instead of wrapping people up. You know what I'm saying? You saw what Kyler Murray did when he pointed out that touchdown? The man was right there at the line and pointed out a 50-yard quarterback run.
I did see that. That was pretty slick. That's the second time like this year. Like he did another play too early this year. He threw a touchdown and did the Steph Curry in the game. Like, so like I be watching a lot of football piece, so they're like, but all right, so let me just break this down real fast, Steve, man, because
Mm-hmm. Take your
I hear
time, man.
you,
Take your time.
I hear your melodic tone in your voice, man. Like it's a little sense of worry in your heart about your San Francisco
I'm
49ers.
I'm I'm this close to hitting that panic button, man. But I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hit it.
but guess what, Pete? Like I'm the guy on the other shoulder. Like San Francisco, okay, man, it's all right. Like
Yeah.
calm down, like don't panic. We know what San Francisco is, man. Like when it get later in the season, San Francisco gonna be ready. But I'm not gonna lie, I got your boy Brandon Ayuk going on because my man, you know what I mean, he stood out for his paper. Look, I don't be trying to count nobody's pockets because that's not my problem. I wish I had those problems actually. 'Cause I want the zeros too.
Remember, he
But
even went on a podcast and said too.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Son hasn't performed since he got his bread. Like, you know what I mean? That just called like the obvious. Like, bro, if you want to get paid like the number one target, like everybody that look, it's a couple guys that just got their paychecks and you see it on the field. Justin Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? Jamar Chase, like, you know what I mean? Well, Chase ain't get paid yet, but CD Lamb, you know what I'm saying? Saint Brown from
Amon Ra,
Detroit,
yeah.
you know, like, yeah, like, so
Yeah,
listen,
Detroit
it's
messed
a
them
lot.
up. They messed with the Niners books a whole lot when they made their plays and played their players at times when we was trying to get it. They did right.
And we can even compare it to his teammate. Like once Debo got his break, Debo was out there balling. Like you know what I mean? I don't know. He's still suspect. Like I hope he gives us some production later in the season, and we'll revisit this conversation. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think like um like I don't only reason I don't want to hit the panic button even if we lose another game, because one thing that I know and what I've seen from them once they learn how to win, you know what I mean? Whether it's, I got them already this year. I have them going 11-6. So once they start winning and knowing how to win, people getting back. I think after that bye week, Christian McCaffrey's supposed to come back. Still no real update on my boy what's the linebacker name? Greenlaw. No word back for when he'll be back. They thinking like November, something like that, but I don't know. You know what, he tore his last year in the Super Bowl, man. I think it would have been a
Yeah.
different one with him out there, but I think
You-
the more they get, you know, into this role, you know how they get in the good groove. They get in the good groove and they start winning and they don't lose. I'm hoping they get into that, you know what I mean? And I
They
don't know
will.
how long it's gonna take, but I'm looking forward to that. That's why I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm this close, but I'm not gonna hit
Man,
that
listen,
panic button yet.
peace, peace. Hey, you know what? I love you, man. I love you to death. San Fran is okay, man. That's fake news right now, man. Don't panic. This is what once everybody gets healthy, y'all been battling a lot of injury issues. Like everybody hasn't been playing on the field together yet. And y'all what y'all 3-2. Okay, it's no
No, two
time to
three,
panic.
2-3.
Cause 2-3, oh my gosh, it's no time to panic. It's okay. Y'all I expected that game to go how it went with Arizona yesterday because that's a division rival. So of course it's going to be, and like I don't know, like honestly, I think if I'm not correct, Kyler always plays pretty decent against San Fran.
He
You know
does,
what I mean?
because that quarterback
So
contain is so hard. I don't know. I
yeah,
mean, you
yeah.
know,
I
it's
mean,
hard
but
for us to
not,
stop the
not.
run
The
anyway.
kid, the kid, the kid, the kid fast as hell, man. You like,
Hmm. He
yeah.
can
The
keep a play
kid is
alive. He
special.
got an arm too,
Yeah,
so you know.
yeah. And like, I like that he got that little young fella, Marvin Harrison. Then he got
Yeah,
that guy, what I
yeah,
mean, Trey McBride as his tight end. These are all young pieces. And then
right.
honestly, I want to give a shout out to James Conner, man, because James Conner, um, the kid got a hell of a story, man. Like, what I mean? This kid like survived, what I mean, cancer and everything like that, and still
Yeah, yeah.
plays
The running back,
football
the
to this
running back.
day.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
he still plays.
You jumping in and out. You there?
Yeah. But yeah, he still plays football at a high level, man. He
Right.
had
He does.
I I remember the kid because he a Pittsburgh Steelers man, and my pops man, like he's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, like and I got a sister out here somewhere that is a Steelers fan too, But my dad always he still with us and say that deep down in your heart, you can come over to the black yellow,
Right.
Yeah. Whatever.
I was listening to Grant Cohn and Larry Kruger earlier today, and they were talking about and breaking down the game and how it went down, and they were talking about Connor, and that's when I first heard the story. I was like, man, that dude beat cancer and all of that, because they were talking about his trade and everything from over there. I was like, yo, he did, like you said, he's got a hell of a story, and he's gonna get you solid run. And me and Black before the game, I said, San Francisco, if they get this game and they get a lead and they run the game like how they're supposed to be running it, they'll win. I said if they get up and they start passing and doing crazy stuff that we don't never see Kyle do, like one thing that I'm real upset about, I mean, I know Mason, he fumbled, and you know how Shanahan is on his players when they do things like that, but he wasn't like that when McCaffrey fumbled in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So you fumbling there in that game, that wasn't the reason that y'all lost. It was a missed block assignment on that play. If you really go back and look, you know what I mean? It was George Kittle, and after he got hit, George Kittle flexing and looking towards the camera or something, and the ball is right by his feet. That's like the second time he did that right there. He could have got the fumble, but he looking at something else, like, you know what I mean? First down, we about to do, you know what I mean? But the way that the play broke down, and I'm saying all of this about Mason to say, I want him to have the same book as if McCaffrey's out there. It's like Kyle don't want this man to shine because next year he getting paid too. It's like he's holding Purdy back, and it seems like he's holding Mason back because he don't want to give him no more money. But Mason is the number 2 running back in the league right now. Well, it might have went down because he only had 89 for how many? Guess how many carries, man, yesterday?
Man, P, man. Listen, man. I love you, man. It's okay, man. Y'all good. I know
No,
you.
I know it.
Nah, but the carries was down. Like, look, and that's the thing about Shanahan. Like, I'm not the biggest Shanahan fan. You know what I mean? But
Right, man. You more
Shanahan
of his
will
father,
figure.
man.
He will. You know what I'm saying? Figure this out right now. Right now, like I said, y'all just been battling the injury bug, man. Like that's all you gotta just attest to you, and you was battling. You know what I'm saying? People wanting to hold in, hold out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
regardless, like everything is good. They got all the deals done. Everybody is straight, but it's just going. They just behind the curve as far as with people not showing up. You know what I mean? They working. Like just because you got
Right.
the facility doesn't mean that you working, bro. Like you know what I mean? Or maybe you are working behind the scenes. Like I don't know. Like I don't know that part, but what's you probably are. Like you all right? I'm doing workouts by myself, but it's nothing like being ready and getting into games. Um, game time shape unless you out here really like you know what I mean doing the ins and out, especially having like physical contact with people. Like you know what I mean. I feel like it'd be a little harder for football guys rather than like a basketball guy. Like for me, like all right, I'm doing 1-on-1 and I got somebody out here working with me. Boom. So I don't know, but
Right.
y'all are fine, man.
The only reason I get a little skeptical is like I was saying, you got Mason, right? Now remember the first half, this man averaging 6 yards a carry, okay? And the only reason that's important is because remember we lost our kicker. It was 3rd and 1 and it was 4th and 1 on the goal line. We didn't have a kicker. And the punter had to try to kick and miss, you know what I mean? But you got Jordan Mason. If you don't get it the first time, you run it again. He averaging 6 yards a carry.
but
That's
that
common
was.
sense. Because
I
look,
mean,
even if you don't make it,
it seemed like it's common sense, Pete, but then it's just one of those. That's like
but remember you don't
if
have a
you,
kicker. You don't have nobody to give you extra points. So I would rather listen to me. I would
I
rather go
get
for that,
that.
and they have to
Yeah,
go back 99 yards the other way.
I,
That's what I'd rather do, man.
I'm on your side. I'm willing to like for me, it's a no brainer. But you know what I mean for Kyle at that time, maybe he was confident in the opponent. Because I don't think people just like, all right, you the punter, you the kicker. Like y'all don't do like both of it. Like, let me see what you can do when you punt. Like if I'm paying you like, and your leg is your job, let me see if you can kick some field goals. So you know
Hey,
what I
we
mean?
could do that. We could do that
Like
in the
for
game
me,
when we
like
up 20.
if you really want to talk about that situation right there, let me transition just a little bit. You know what I mean, to
Hmm.
this Giants thing, right?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
So we went to Washington, right, and we scored 3 touchdowns. Now we knew our kicker was going. You know what I mean? He was hurt. So ultimately, you know what I mean, in the NFL, you got a 53-man roster. We went to the game with 51 players. You know, now make sense for me. If you know your kicker is hurt and you go to the game with 51 players, you can sign 2 kickers if you really wanted to do
You
that.
sure can. You sure can.
So you
Cause
know what I
that's what we
mean?
doing
Like
today.
that was now for that. Now that's something that's poor preparation right there. Like if you just like make that make sense. But on the other hand, I watched, you know what I mean, my Giants yesterday. We played the Seahawks. First of all, the Seahawks, they've been on our top for a minute, Paul. You know what I mean? But um so I was expecting us to lose that game because Gino he got a little vendetta against us,
And
which I respected because Gino, like, I
I
ain't
didn't
gonna
know he
front. I
had a
like I
vendetta.
like
I didn't
Gino.
know it. I didn't know it. And yesterday I picked him
Well,
because I
it's
liked his comeback and how he been
yeah.
playing lately, man. I've been rocking with Gino, man. I really been rocking with him. Go ahead, bro.
It's kind of unspoken, but I, as a Giants fan, let me just rewind the tape for a second.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Eli was on this like Iron Man streak. He had been starting for like so many games, right?
Okay.
And then the coach at the time, like he benched Eli to start Geno. So it
I
wasn't
remember that
nothing
time.
against Geno, to be real with you. It wasn't nothing against Geno. It was just more about, you know what I'm saying, as New York fans, we got in our feels because it's like, yo, why are you doing that to
Eli.
Eli and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Yeah, you
It's a
know what I mean. So
championship
it
quarterback,
was
man.
like for Gino, it was just friendly fire. Like we wasn't even mad at you, Gino, because it
Yeah,
wasn't your
you didn't
fault. It
have to
was
do
about
it. They more mad
the
at the
coach.
coach.
The coach was stupid enough to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Knowing that the man, like that Iron Man streak, like that was something that was serious to him. Like you
Right.
ain't bench him because he was hurt or something like that. You benched him because you just being stupid and you looking bad already, so you wanted to have somebody to blame. But
Right.
that's neither here nor there, right?
Right.
So clearly, as we see through that, like, yeah, that's what was going on with Gino. So Gino felt he felt some type of weight, which as he should, because he like, man, like I didn't do it. Like I'm just out here just doing what they told me to do. I'm going to start. And Gino, he good in the because Gino was drafted to the New York Jets.
Right.
So like New York, and you know what I mean, the Meadowlands, like he really good out there. We know what Gino is, but shout out to Gino because Gino is looking really good for Seahawks right now, man.
Right.
I'm
Right.
talking about he got a put the talent over there. But
Like I
I
said,
thought them boys was gonna beat us. It's a play on social media. I wish I could upload that and have that on there. But your boy, it was your boy Jackson and Jigba, Jackson Smith and Jigba, right? He
uh-huh.
was running a route, and 2 of my DBs was chasing him like he was about to catch the ball. But
Yeah,
Gino ran, he scrambled on them
he
boys,
made
yo.
space to he made space just to make them clear out so he can run further up the field. I was watching that on my way home, man, as a matter of fact, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Tough,
man,
yeah.
that's nice. That's awareness right there. That's
That's
awareness. You saw
crazy.
one of the cornerbacks
That's
like he throwing his hands all up. Yeah, for real. High
yeah,
IQ, man.
I'm talking about my boys was running so hard. My DBs was on him so tough, and he just looking
Right.
like he looking like that thing coming. I was like, yo, sandwiches, yo, it was crazy. Yo, I wish I could, yeah. Wait, hey, don't worry about it, yo. Ain't a debate. We gonna be updating and up elevating every time, man. This is gonna get better and better, man. Trust
so
us.
so so
Oh,
what do you
my bad.
feel?
I went
What do
on the
you?
side tangent.
Oh man, you good always, man. You already know how we do it, man. It is what it is out here, just like Mason
Yeah.
Cameron do. But how you feel about Saquon? What he doing, man? Since we talking about Giants, man, how you feel what he doing
Woo!
for Philly, man?
Oh, hey, You want to know how I feel?
You know I want it, man.
You want to know how I feel? Yo, son, yo, son, yo, son, I miss Saquon, son. Yo,
Yeah. What
yo,
happened?
hey,
What
son.
happened? And what happened with
Oh,
that trade?
hold on, Pete. I miss Saquon, yo. Yo, for real, like I miss him. But, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, right? Let's get to it. Hey, I'm happy for the kid because I love Saquon. He's a fucking great human being. You know what I'm saying? He's a baller, and honestly, he's a generational talent.
Yeah.
So let's just get right into it. The Giants, and I'm a Giants fan, but like, yo, son, oh my god, I don't see. Sometimes I don't even say that shit on my chest anymore. I'm a Giants fan.
Hey
I
man.
whisper, hey, I whisper too. Hey, I pull up in real close, Pete. I say, yo, let me borrow $20
Yeah.
tomorrow.
You gotta do the side by side.
Yo, hey, nah, for real though. Like, let me get back to it, cause yo, sometimes I just be spaced out. But anyway, like, yo, I'm happy for Saquon, man. First of all, the kid is from New Jersey. I don't know why the Giants didn't keep him, cause that is probably the dumbest thing, asinine thing to me. Like, you know what I mean? If you watch Hard Knocks, they had Hard Knocks. I didn't watch it. I seen a snapshot on social media, and this is what was said. He called up. He said, "Saquon, man, how's your summer going? Like, you try to really smooth the kid up. Man, my summer's going good. Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. So then all of a sudden, now you went from like really like you was calling to check on me to like now like you want to get into business. Like, so he started talking business, and he said, "Yo, I think you should hit the free agency." Okay, well, Saquon was like, I wasn't expecting to hear that when I picked up the phone, but okay, I guess I can. Go out there and see if you gonna get what you worth. And you know what I'm saying? That kid is a king. So guess what the young kid did? Oh yeah, I went and got what I'm worth, and I don't even have to move.
Right.
The
Right.
drive is the drive is the same distance. Hey,
Same thing.
whether I'm going to the Meadowlands or whether I'm going to Philly, I'm good. Like,
I'm good.
and this is where I'm from.
Right.
Yeah, so like, good for him. Like, bad for the Giants. I didn't like how the business was handled. The kids say that y'all know what I want in my heart. Y'all know where I want to be. Why you just like, yeah, all of a sudden you gave Danny Dimes his dime, but you ain't give Saquon his.
Right.
Oh man, come on, that makes sense for me. And I'm the offense. So now,
Hmm.
as a Giants fan, you know what you're missing? You don't have an offense because last year, if you watch our games, even the ones that we lost,
He
it was
wasn't.
still in the game because of that number 26.
Right.
And no disrespect to,
And the
you know what I'm
crazy thing
saying,
is, look
think,
what he doing in their face. I know they feeling crazy about it, because they
hey,
could have
hey,
had him still there, and they. It's not like they doing better because he not there. They could be doing even better.
hey,
That's where I'm at with it.
bro, I got a young receiver over there, young dog. Like, I'm talking about he
Right.
off the leash right now. And if you would have had that little male lion in the backfield to sit there and y'all can look at each other's eye and push on and say, yo, we can be great at this organization and we can do something epic that I've seen these Giants teams do. If we got a good running game and we got us a number one receiver, yo, we can make a run at a chip, bro. And that's weird signs. I could be coaching the boys, but they can't seem to get it right. But it's all good. Like, I'm happy for Saquon. Like, and for real, usually because that's a division. You know what I'm saying? Enemy and all that. We don't wear jerseys. If that's not the team, you're not supposed to. I love to wear jerseys. I'm a fan of those people. I don't care if you don't like that I wear this jersey or wear this jersey because you think I'm this fan. I'm just a fan of those people, man. So I want to support them. I'm going to get that bird game Saquon joint. Best believe that.
That's right. So what I'm gonna do is, cause I gotta go ahead and drop my baby up here And we're gonna come back on another segment in about 15 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and do these NBAs and these WNBAs. You cool with that?
I'm good with that, yo.
Okay, as soon as I get back down, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna get this thing back rocking, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. Monday Night Football, Giants, 49ers. Man, y'all put y'all hate or y'all put y'all debate down in the comments. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Meet us back up. We're gonna be talking about the Spark. Well, not the Sparks, I'm sorry. We're gonna be talking about the Liberty and the Vegas Aces. We're gonna be talking about Connecticut Sun versus the Lynx out here, man. We gonna
Yeah.
get it in, man. Y'all
Shout
don't
out
want
to
to miss it.
shout out to the ladies, man. Hey, yo, the WNBA, the ladies game and all graphics and from the level from high school up. Man, the ladies are coming, man. I am such a fan of the ladies. Y'all keep
Yes.
doing y'all thing, man. For real, for real. Thank you.
Yep. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit us back up. Y'all check back in, tune back in. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, bro. I'm gonna hit you up with the link.
Peace.
Peace.